Hey everyone, welcome to my video guide on how to play Honkai Star Rail, the new open-world RPG from MiHoYo. In this video, I'll show you how to explore the vast and beautiful world of Sampo, where you can find hidden treasures, fight powerful enemies, and interact with other players. I'll also give you some tips and tricks on how to level up your characters, upgrade your equipment, and complete various quests and challenges. Honkai Star Rail is a game that combines action, adventure, and strategy, and it's a lot of fun to play. So without further ado, let's get started. He calls himself Sampo, but no one knows his real name. He is a merchant who freely travels between the overworld and the underworld, using his Honkai Star Rail to cross the dimensional barriers. He sells all kinds of goods, from weapons and artifacts to information and secrets. He acts like he is everyone's friend, is enthusiastically humorous, and is good at bantering. But behind his smile, he hides his own agenda and motives. He has a knack for finding trouble and getting involved in the affairs of both worlds. He claims that he is just looking for fun and profit, but some suspect that he has a deeper connection to the Honkai and the Star Rail. No matter what, he always manages to escape from danger and charm his way out of trouble. He is Sampo, the most mysterious and unpredictable merchant in the multiverse. Sampo is a wind-type combatant who follows the path of the nihility, a mysterious and ancient discipline that allows him to manipulate the void. He is a member of the Wildfire faction, a group of rebels who oppose the tyranny of the Empire. Sampo is voiced by Roger Rose in English, Liu Shengbo in Chinese, Hirakawa Daisuke in Japanese, and Jung Jae-hyun in Korean. Sampo is a cheerful and optimistic person who enjoys exploring new places and meeting new people. He is always curious about the secrets of the world and the mysteries of the nihility. He is loyal to his friends and allies, and will not hesitate to fight for what he believes in. He is also very fond of animals, especially his pet owl, Lumi. Sampo's combat style is based on creating and manipulating wind blades that can cut through anything. He can also use the nihility to create portals that allow him to travel across distances or dimensions. He is skilled at using his wind blades for both offense and defense, as well as for mobility and stealth. He can also combine his wind blades with other elements to create powerful attacks. He is a mysterious traveler who wanders the multiverse in search of his lost memories. He wields a powerful weapon called the light cone, which can manipulate time and space. The light cone has two modes: the nihility and the eyes of the prey. The nihility mode allows Sampo to create black holes that suck in enemies and deal massive damage over time. The eyes of the prey mode enhances Sampo's vision and accuracy, increasing his hit rate and damage over time effects. Sampo is a confident and charismatic character who enjoys exploring new worlds and meeting new people. He has a knack for finding trouble and getting out of it with his wit and charm. He is also very curious about the origin and nature of the Honkai, and hopes to find some answers in his journey. His skills and traces are: Windturn Dagger. Sampo's attacks have a 65% base chance to inflict wind shear for 3 turns. Enemies inflicted with wind shear will take wind. Equal to 24% of Sampo's ATK at the beginning of each turn. Wind shear can stack up to 5 times. Surprise Present. Deals wind DMG equal to 96% of Sampo's ATK to all enemies, with a 100% base chance to increase the target's taken by 20% for 2 turns. Dazzling Blades. Deals wind DMG equal to 50% of Sampo's ATK to a single enemy. Ricochet Love. Throws a dagger that deals wind DMG equal to 28% of Sampo's ATK to a single enemy. The dagger will bounce randomly between enemies up to a maximum of 4 times, each time dealing wind DMG equal to 28% of Sampo's ATK. Shining Bright. Throws a flash bomb towards the enemy and inflicts blind for 10 seconds. Blinded enemies won't detect the presence of your team. When attacking an enemy blinded by flash bombs, there is a 100% fixed chance to delay all enemies' action by 25% when entering combat. He is a wind-type fighter who specializes in fast and agile attacks with his dual blades. He is also a hacker who can manipulate the virtual reality of the Star Rail system. One of the best relics for Sampo is the Eagle of Twilight line, a set of 2 pieces that boosts his wind DMG and gives him a unique ability. The 2-piece set increases his wind DMG by 20%, making his attacks more powerful and effective against enemies with low wind resistance. The 4-piece set grants him an extra advantage after he uses his ultimate, which unleashes a flurry of slashes that deal massive wind damage to nearby enemies. The 4-piece set effect allows him to advance forward by 50%, closing the distance between him and his targets or escaping from danger. The Eagle of Twilight line is a perfect match for Sampo's playstyle, as it enhances his strengths and compensates for his weaknesses. He can deal more damage with his wind skills, and he can move faster and more freely on the battlefield. With this relic, Sampo can become a formidable force in Honkai Star Rail. Sampo is a cheerful and mischievous boy who loves to play pranks on his enemies with his wind-based skills and traces. He is always looking for new ways to surprise and annoy his foes, using his daggers and flash bombs to create chaos on the battlefield. He enjoys bouncing his daggers between enemies, watching them suffer from wind shear and increased dot. He also likes to blind his enemies with his flash bombs, giving him and his allies an advantage in combat. Sampo is not very good at taking things seriously, and often jokes around with his teammates. He is loyal and friendly, but also very curious and adventurous. He likes to explore new places and discover new secrets, sometimes getting himself into trouble. He is fascinated by the mysterious Sampo artifact, which he believes can grant any wish. He hopes to find it someday and use it for his own purposes. Sampo is a cheerful and energetic girl who loves to explore the world and collect rare items. She is a Star Rail character who can summon eidolons, powerful creatures that aid her in battle. Her eidolons are Rising Love, a pink and white bird that can throw daggers that bounce between enemies, dealing damage and applying wind shear, a debuff that increases the damage taken by the target. Infectious Enthusiasm, a yellow and green frog that can spread wind shear to nearby enemies when one of them is defeated, creating a chain reaction of damage. Big Damage, a red and black dragon that can enhance Sampo's skills and basic attacks, making them more powerful and effective. The deeper the love, the stronger the hate. A purple and blue cat that can trigger a massive explosion of wind shear when Sampo's skill hits an enemy with enough stacks of the debuff, dealing huge damage and clearing the field. Huga Damage, a rainbow-colored unicorn that can boost Sampo's ultimate and talent, making them deal more damage and apply more wind shear to enemies. Increased Spending, a golden coin that can increase Sampo's wind shear damage multiplier, making her eidolons more deadly and rewarding. Sampo is a fun and versatile character who can deal damage from a distance and control the battlefield with her eidolons. She is always looking for new adventures and treasures, and she never gives up on her dreams. Sampo is one of the most versatile characters in Honkai Star Rail, thanks to his wind element and his nihility path. He can deal damage, impair enemies, and support his allies with his skills and ultimate abilities. Here are some team comps that work well with him. Sampo plus Natasha plus Danheng plus March 7th. This team comp focuses on physical damage and impairing enemies. Natasha is the main damage dealer, while Sampo and Danheng provide impair and support. March 7th is a great healer and can also boost Natasha's damage with her ice element. Sampo plus Trailblazer plus Natasha plus March 7th. This team comp is similar to the previous one, but with Trailblazer instead of Danheng. Trailblazer is an adaptive character who can change his element according to the situation. He can also provide shields and buffs to the team, making them more durable and powerful. Sampo plus Hook plus Natasha plus Seal. This team comp is more aggressive and relies on fire and quantum elements. Hook is a fire character who can deal massive damage with his explosive skills and ultimate. Seal is a quantum character who can switch between two modes, Veliona and Swallowtail Phantasm. Veliona is more offensive and can deal quantum damage, while Swallowtail Phantasm is more defensive and can heal the team. Sampo and Natasha are still the impair and physical damage dealers, respectively. And that's it for this video guide on how to clear the Honkai Star Rail Sampo event in Honkai Impact 3rd. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Honkai content. I also have a Discord server where you can chat with me and other Honkai fans, so feel free to join using the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.